30 monkeys died in Nevada research lab because someone left a heater on and essentially cooked them alive. Also, did you know that cigarette smoke, asbestos, arsenic, benzene, alcohol, and glass fibers are all safe to ingest according to animal studies? The use of animals to test household compounds and cosmetics to pharmaceutical products has been considered the normal strategy for many years. Scientific knowledge gained in recent decades and the dismal performance of animal research prove that we must use more accurate human-based research method if we wish to succeed against human diseases and produce safe and effective products and medicines. The arthritis drug Vioxx from Merck killed more Americans than died in the Vietnam War. Studies using 6 animals, yet it is deemed safe in 8 studies using 6 animal tests. These are just few of the many examples of how animal testing has predicted safe and effective drug usage in animals, when in fact the same drugs are causing harm to humans. Animal testing is unethical and unreliable, and other testing methods are available. Therefore, it should be stopped. Side effects of prescription medications are the next biggest killer behind cancer, heart disease, and strokes in the West. The Food and Drug Administration tells us that 92% of drugs tested safe and effective in animals fail in human trials. Many drugs have had severe and even lethal effects in people after demonstrating safety in animal tests. One review of the human-animal correlation drug has been withdrawn because of adverse reactions. Food found that animal tests predicted the human side effects only 6 out of 114 times. This makes animal testing less predictive than tossing a coin. Dr. Richard Klausner, a former director of the U.S. National Cancer Institute, said, "The history of cancer research has been a history of curing cancer in the mouse. We have cured the mice of cancer of many decades, and it simply didn't work in humans." 2 other well-known drugs also been involved in animal testing controversy are thalidomide and penicillin. The drug thalidomide, which is known as causing birth defects in more than 10,000 children in the early 1960s, shows very few birth defects tested in animals. It has tested approximately 54 different strains of species, and animals only occasionally did it produce side effects. Penicillin, the world's first antibiotic, was delayed more than 10 years because of the misleading test results from experiments done with rabbits. If it was tested on guinea pigs, it should have been shelved forever because it kills them. Sir Alexander Fleming himself said, "How fortunate we didn't have these animals tested in the 1940s, for penicillin would probably never have been granted a license, and possibly the whole field of antibiotics might never have been realized." Since science has used animal experimentation for so long that many people are not aware of alternative methods that can replace the use of animals. No drug should be tested from humans unless the solid evidence that is safe and effective. Although non-animal methods of animal testing is not totally fail-proof, they do not offer security. In vitro, test tube, and in silico computer methods are excellent ways to test drugs. Virtual screening of toxic effects of software can be complete clinical trial simulations and also used. Some companies utilize human tissues to assess the drug's safety and effectiveness. Another opinion is the idea using animals for research, experimentation, and the practice should be stopped in the scientific community. There are multiple examples to show that even though experiments in successful animals, the success did not try to transfer over to humans. One might also wonder what potential cures have been discarded because they failed animal testing. It has also been shown that there are other viable methods to conduct experiments without using animals. The scientific community needs to focus their time, resources, and expertise on expanding non-animal methods of testing while still working with the cure of diseases of the world. Done. I know you missed the whole page.
But did it make sense?
Sure.